row, third week in a row, which is not really common on this channel, but yeah, it's Corona time, so I'm not really hanging out with my friends on Friday nights. I'm hanging with you over here on this beautiful YouTube channel. And today's live streaming will be about you and your questions. I'll try to answer as many as possible. And yeah, if you have some questions, write them to the chat. And yeah, all super chats are welcome as well. Somebody just asked me if I have a sponsor. You are my sponsor, honestly. So yeah, I guess that we can start this thing. When do you come to Germany again? I actually wanted to come to Germany this summer, but unfortunately it's not possible because of the virus. What's your favorite color? I get this question quite a lot, and honestly I don't really have a favorite color, so I can't really answer that question. All right, finally the chat looks a bit different, you know. I've been doing these live streams where I create your names, and yeah, on these live streams the live chat is completely full of your names. Right now we finally have some questions, and we can have some real conversation. All right, how did you get into spray painting? I got into spray painting when I was 12 or 11 years old in 2007, when we were with my classmates, we were skateboarding, we were playing cards, we were collecting Pokemons, and we also started to do graffiti. That's how I got into this beautiful game. Your room looks very dark. It is dark because the only light source is this lamp, and it's going right to my face. Because I think that it looks beautiful. So yeah. We have our first super chat of this evening. So yeah, if you desperately need an answer for your question, write it to the super chat. That's the way how I can notice, like 100%. And the question is, do you ever miss spraying illegally? Maybe you remember a video that I did a while ago, why people do graffiti. It was a little something like a documentary where I explained why people do illegal graffiti especially. And during that video, I really missed doing illegal graffiti, because I was doing this research. I've seen all these videos, illegal graffiti videos, and I was just feeling like, yeah, I would like to do illegal graffiti once again. I would like to hit these spots, these crazy spots, and I would like to see my name all around the city. Yeah, something like that would be awesome. But I don't really want to do that because I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, I see that there are some problems with the live stream. I don't know why we experience these problems, but yeah, my streaming program says that everything's good. I'll just check your comments if everything seems okay. Yeah, everything seems okay. So yeah, that's the answer for the super chat question. And what else? What do you think about Marco? This is if you don't know him, he's one of the most successful art YouTubers at the moment. He does custom things. And what do I think about him? Well, he does it in a different way. And but frankly, he does what I've been doing exactly. He's painting on iPhones, sneakers, and stuff. And I kind of like his videos, the style of his videos, but the art in an artistic way, I don't really know. But yeah, I would say that I have a neutral opinion about him. Neutral thought. That's so weird. All right, next challenge you're looking to tackle. What the heck is tackle? I need to search for it. Tackle. What the heck is tackle? The equipment required for a task or sport. A mechanism consisting of rows, pulley blocks, hooks, or other things for lifting heavy objects. I'm really happy for your super chat, but honestly, I don't understand the question. I'm sorry about that, but I just don't understand what you're saying. Okay, what's the next question? How to develop your own style? This is a common question. Well, I'm basically struggling with this thing right now with my character paintings. But in graffiti, try to start with simple letters. Letters that basically don't have a style. I try to do the same with characters right now because I try to paint realistic characters, which are basically, there's not a many. There's no place for creativity. You just copy what you see. And when you start with simple letters, you just basically try to handle these letters. And how to create a style? Well, try to adjust the letters a little. Try to bring something. Try to come up with something. And I would say that this is a way how you can develop your own style. It's not an easy thing, frankly, to develop your own style. It's not so easy. Okay, what's the next question? Another super chat. Next challenge you're looking to tackle. Challenge to overcome. What's the next challenge? What I'm gonna do? I'll definitely do in the next iTry video, hologram. Hologram, what is it? Like from Star Wars that you have these watches and you just have a little person over here. That's what I will do in one of my next videos. That's the challenge that I'll try to overcome. Sarah S. Would you ever collab with AOVTV, Vex, or ZHC? I have no idea who's AOVTV. If we want to talk about Vex, I would love to collaborate with him. We talked about it in the past. And yeah, hopefully one day the time will come. And ZHC, I don't know. I don't really know if I would like it. It would definitely bring a lot of attention to my channel, but it's not that good kind of attention when somebody really big push you, because it's not. I wouldn't call it a what's the word? Natural, organic earn of subscribers. Yeah, that's how I would call it. By the way, let me check the live stream if everything is rolling good. Yeah, that's how I would call it. By the way, let me check the live stream if everything is rolling good. Okay, it seems alright, and I will bring more light into my beautiful face so you can see me better. Alright, what's next? Can you do graffiti in Philippines? Guys, all these questions like will you paint in Philippines and Italy and stuff, this is not really the right time to ask these questions because, you know, it's Corona time. We don't know when this is done. Honestly, the first milestone is to order a beer in a bar. Then I can go to Austria, maybe, like one country away. Is there any is there any other genre of art you like doing? Sorry for my genre. You probably think kind of art. Well, I used to do graffiti mostly. Right now, I try to do portraits. I try to do all different kinds of art. So yeah, I don't do just graffiti anymore. Yeah, I'll try to bring more light in here. What about custom skateboard deck? I've done custom skateboard deck actually. You can check that out on my channel. And the custom things, I've done quite a lot of them. But right now it's a worldwide trend to customize, especially expensive things. And I don't really want to do that. I liked customizing things, but then it just sort of I didn't enjoy it anymore because I wanted to grow in artistically, and it just didn't work. Can you react to videos like 1 week with one up? I could, but yeah, maybe one day we can make a live stream where I'll be just sitting here and looking at stuff that you sent me. Maybe one day. And we have a new super chat and another one. All right, let's check these. Kala Walton. Could you make a Yennefer Canva and sell print? Yennefer. You mean Yennefer from Witcher. Probably I won't do it. I got the Witcher painting, and I have to say that new prints are coming. There will be print of Walter White, 11 from Stranger Things, and also The Witcher. There will be 3 new prints in my eShop. You can check them soon. I'll let you know. All right, another super chat is from Mr. Mac. Hey, Doug, do you like my tag? Snazzy. I'm just trying to imagine the letters, how I tag them. Yeah, I think that it's a really good tag. When I imagine the combination of the letters, I believe that it is a really good tag, but the 2 Z's next to each other, I personally would have a problem with that. You maybe will like it. I don't know. I personally wouldn't. I would just get rid of this 1 Z. Can we call up if you go to the Philippines? Yeah, sure. If I go to Philippines, I don't know when this is gonna happen, but definitely. How you learn to spray graffiti? Well, hard work and time. When will you see a portrait of a girl you love? When I am like super awesome good in portraits, because painting somebody who you love, um, that's a hard one. And the problem about portraits is that almost everybody can say if they are good or they are not really good. So yeah. I'm just trying to set the focus. Yeah, this should be good. What do you think about into markers? I have no idea what are these markers, so I can't really give you my honest opinion about them. Have an idea. Maybe you can paint smoke effect graffiti. Yeah, a lot of you been suggesting smoke effect below the last. Oh, I can't have it like this because then you see then you see these blue things on my face. I will paint smoke effect. Not in the next I try, but I will definitely paint a smoke effect soon. Can you sell some of your art? Yes, I can. Go to dokeco.com. Link to that should be in description, or maybe not. It's in the description of every single of my videos, not live streams. And I sell my art over there. Right now, pretty much a lot of artworks are sold, like almost the whole eShop is sold out at the moment. But as I said, new prints are coming. What's your dream car? At the moment, if I should say what's my realistic dream car, I would probably say Audi A6 All-Road. Yeah, that's a car that I would like to own and drive. Do you know any finished graffiti markers or tags? No, I don't. Oh, another super chat for Yannick O, who didn't ask anything. Anyways, thank you. Have you ever smoked weed? Yes, I smoked weed here and there, and I'm not a big fan of weed. Sound isn't sync with the video. Let me check that. Sound isn't sync with the video. Let me check that. It seems okay to me. Can you say że 333 stříbrných stříkaček stříkalo přes 333 stříbrných třech? I hope that all Czech fans are satisfied. I won't do it again. Remember me, I'm sad from tagging video. Sad. I'm sorry, but I don't really remember you. I'm deeply sorry. The sound is okay. Yeah, that's what I say. Boom! Another super chat. Do the critiques 37 and have started graffiti. If you mean that you are 37 years old and you just started graffiti, that's great. Actually, I get here and there some messages from people, older people, who say that they are, I don't know, 30, 40 years old and that they started with graffiti. I find it really interesting, but graffiti isn't football. You can start whenever you want. And if I do critiques, I almost never do critiques. Maybe one day we will do something like that over here on a live stream in cooperation with my Reddit. Maybe we can try something like that, but I don't do critiques. People ask me for that on Instagram all the time, and I just don't answer. I don't like to do that. If you get a chance, will you want to collab with ZHC? For those of you who don't know, ZHC is the greatest and biggest art YouTuber at the moment, who customize stuff and stuff like that. And if I get a chance to collaborate with him, honestly, I'm not sure. Because I'm not the biggest fan of his videos. I mean, no hate, but I don't really watch them. But on the other hand, collaboration with such a guy would bring a lot of attention. Yeah, that's for sure, but I don't really know if that's a good kind of attention. I don't know. He seems like a nice guy. I need to say that. But this whole thing that he just, he's basically Mr. Beast of art YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if that's a satisfying answer, but I hope that it is. Do you like Banksy? Banksy. Yeah, some of his artworks. If I look just at artworks, yes, I do. But I've seen this documentary recently, and I've seen that the way how he started, and that he basically copied another guy. You know, Banksy started with rats, and another guy from France, he was doing rats with stencils, and Banksy started with the same thing. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I love Banksy, but I can't really say that I don't like him because I would need to make a bigger research and deeper research about his art and the way how this all started. But I at the moment I just know that there is some problem with him that people have. Do you like Mr. Beast, Doke? Not really. I mean, heads down, heads off. How is this phrase? He is doing an amazing job with YouTube and stuff. He's a great guy, I'm sure about that. But I don't watch his videos. I just don't find it entertaining. I don't find it. I don't know. I just don't watch it. It's just not. I'm not interested in that. Doug, I've tagged on my school once and I'm 10 and I started when I was 8 years old. That's great, but please don't tag your school. I've been doing it too, but it's not the best idea. Do you like Rasco? Yeah, I do. I'm doing my first mural soon. Any advice? It won't be good. Brace for it. I mean, no offense, but if you do something for the first time, don't expect that it will be good. How about Softless? I love Softless. I dig his artworks. I love his pieces, his graffiti pieces, his characters, all this good stuff. Softless is for me is one of the kings of graffiti. Do you like Jezza? This is turning into um, opinions about other people. My opinions. Yeah, Jezza. I see Jezza as a godfather of artistic YouTube. I like him. I sometimes watch some of his videos, not on a daily basis, not every single video, but if something seems interesting, I watch it. And I see him as probably the first guy who I see him as a guy who took the artistic YouTube game to another level. Yeah. But on the other hand, the fact that he does these challenges all the time, I think that it's damaging his artworks. I mean, um, he's able to do he's able to create awesome artworks, but the fact that he does these challenges all the time, it's just he's not really about the quality of the art. He's more about the challenges, I guess. I hope that it makes sense. I have the same problem a little bit because I also do challenges and stuff because this is what you gotta do on YouTube. This is how the YouTube game works. If you want to be successful, you can't just record like graffiti video 145. What's your country like for graffiti? Normal. We have some legal walls. Police chases you if you do it, so nothing particularly interesting about that. Graffiti YouTube rovná sa toy. Sorry, I accidentally switched into my native language. Graffiti YouTube equals toy. Whatever. If you think that, okay. I don't think that. Resk 12 toy. I think that Resk 12 is one of new graffiti YouTubers, and I wouldn't call him a toy, although I can't really picture his artworks at the moment. But there is this saying that just a toy calls somebody else toy. Yeah, I've never really seen a really good guys who were okay mentally say about somebody else, oh, he's a toy. Good guys usually don't do that. Why you don't do murals? I do. Or I don't? What's the definition of mural? I guess that I've done some murals. Basically, every single wall is a mural, isn't it? What about Ghost Dia? Yeah, Ghost Dia. Good old Ghost Dia. Well, what about him? I don't know. He's still doing his thing. I appreciate that. And what else? I don't really like his style, just as I didn't like it before. But I'll repeat that the fact that you don't like somebody's style doesn't mean that you don't like the person. It's just about the damn style. If I say that I don't like Picasso's style, it doesn't mean that I don't like Picasso as a person. How old are you? I'm 25 years old. Can you shout me out? Not really. Will you come to Italy? No. What is your job? This is my job. This sometimes surprise me when people ask me like, "What's your job?" And I make 2 videos every single week, and that's my job. It's not so easy to put it together. Do you have a girlfriend? And if yes, how long have you been together? I have a girlfriend, and I think that's all you need to know. What's your favorite cap? Probably banana cap. Yeah, the yellow banana cap. Do you like Germany and German people? Yeah, I hate Germany and German people. No, I like you. You're wunderbar. Where are you from? I'm from Slovakia. Yeah, Slovakia, my man. My dream is to be a YouTuber. Huh? Okay. If you had to choose 3 colors to paint for a whole year, which ones would you pick? Black, white, and turquoise, or red, or whatever. Or maybe, yeah, I believe that with these base colors, you can definitely do graffiti. It won't be so interesting, but whatever. Can you react on Philippine graffiti? Not really. How old are you? I'm 25 years old. Yeah, there's some guy spamming that the artist block king is a king. Alright. If he's a king for you, then he's a king for you. What else should I say about that? What are your views on stickers? What do I think about stickers? Well, I like stickers. Actually, I got a little bit obsessed with stickers recently, like 1 month ago, but I ran out of stickers. Or actually, I ran out of area where I can place them. But I'm preparing a stickers pack number 2. And when that's ready, I'll definitely get back to stickering everything around me. Do you like hip hop? Yeah. Your eShop is not delivering in India. Can you do something about that? Maybe we will think about delivering to India. What's the worst thing that happened to you while doing graffiti? Well, let me just switch to this beautiful ball because this is how I make my lower back, old people stuff. You don't need to care about that. What was the question? Worst thing that happened to me while doing graffiti. Well, let's see. Once I had to stay closed in a piece of furniture with my friend because we were chased by a dog. Actually, we were not chased. We have just seen a security dog, and we got afraid, so we hid. And what else? I got a fine from police officers for doing graffiti. Few times we had to run away. I don't really have some really deeply bad experience connected with doing graffiti. Do you like Rake 43? I do. We painted with each other. Oh shoot, now it's story time with Doke. Yeah, it's actually over because I don't really have any damn bad stories. Most dangerous thing that happened to you. Most dangerous thing. Okay, I got one. Probably the most dangerous thing that I've done is that I've put a lighter, for cigarettes, a normal plastic lighter. I've put it into a fireplace in our home. I liked to burn stuff. I've been burning CDs. I've been burning whatever. We had a fireplace in our living room, and I've been burning whatever. And then one day I got an idea that I will put a lighter over there. I've put it over there. I closed glass doors that were covering the fire, and it exploded. And it smashed the glass all around the living room. And thanks God that I was not sitting right in front of it, because till today, when I think about that, I feel really anxious, because when I just imagined that I would be sitting there and the glass would smash right into my face, and that's just, it's really bad. I don't want to talk about it. But this is the most dangerous thing that's probably ever happened to me, apart some other things. Will you do another Q&A? I don't know. We're just doing it right now, so you should take a chance and... Right? Clothes for Dokiko, when they coming back? Yeah, merch. We're talking merch, baby. Clothes for... The truth is that I wanted to have a merch already. The truth is that it's already prepared. I love it, but because of Corona, it's a problem right now. It's a problem to produce it. It's a problem to release it. So probably merch will come during the summer or during September, October, before Christmas. We will see what's going to happen with Corona. That's the thing that will give us an answer for this. What's your first name? Martin. My name is Martin. I'm Alias. Do you have a name for me? I don't. Tell us the funniest thing you have seen on a wall. Funniest thing that I've seen on a wall. It's probably a big penis. Penis. Yeah, I've been painting in Ljubljana, Slovenia. And back then I didn't know the guy, but I just arrived to a legal spot and there was a big penis on a wall. Like really good penis. And it was made by this guy, Azram. I think that's his name. He's really good. But I was just so surprised. I had no experience with his graffiti, and I was like, what the heck? There's a big penis out there. So yeah, that's probably the most funny thing that I've seen on a wall. Or most surprising for me. What's the name of the song from Rust video? Don't ask me that. I don't know. Did your grandma forgive you for doing graffiti? I guess. She was pissed. She was really pissed when she found out. But yeah, I would be curious what would she say right now when this is my job and this is my full-time job. But she can't because she's not here anymore. But my second grandma, she's okay with it. But she never really, my second grandma was never really against graffiti. So yeah. When will Vex come? Yeah, Vex. I get this question a lot. When is the collaboration with Vex coming? I guess that when Corona is over, but I guess that when Corona is over, he's gonna do all the projects that he had to delay because of Corona. So I guess maybe 2021. I don't know. We should do this. How's you and Smo? We're good. We're good. Well, we were talking with each other today about some stuff. So yeah. What was the last video you watched on YouTube? Probably some car video. I recently discovered a car channel about tuning, and yeah, I got a little bit obsessed with that. I watch a lot of car content on YouTube. What's your favorite character you have made, and will we see him on the merch store? You'll definitely see one of my favorite characters in my merch store. And yeah, probably my favorite one at the moment is the last one that I've done, 11, the canvas from the last video. I really like that. And yes, also this canvas will be available as a print in my store. Can you sell some simple clear stickers, please, without your tag? Why would I do that? There's like 100 companies who do that. Why would I sell empty stickers? I'm no producer of stickers, you know. If I want to make my own stickers, I need to buy them. Would you collab with Jazza? Yeah, I would. I would collab with Jazza. Do you watch Chris Fix? Not really. Not really. I am more about reviews about cars and some science videos about cars. Fixing cars, yes, but I'm not fixing my car myself, so I'm not that interested in this stuff. But I've seen some of his videos. Can you paint with poisonism? I have no idea what is it, so probably no. Do you know Boris from One Up videos? Yeah, I've seen his videos. I've seen that he started his YouTube channel, but then he disappeared, or maybe he's still doing that. I don't know. I've seen some of his videos, and then I just thought that he disappeared or whatever. Since your channel motivated me, I have sprayed a huge octopus and Slipknot ass on my garage wall. What else should I do? Whatever you want. If you don't know what to paint, open Google and paint the first thing that you see. I do it sometimes. Do you collab with ZHC? Yeah, we have this question once again. I'll just repeat that I'm not really sure about that. I'll just sum up that I believe that he's a really nice guy, but I'm not the biggest fan of his content. So I would need to think about it. Do you know Danny Duncan? No, I don't. Do you like halushki? Yes, I do. When you start graffiti, do you do graffiti or from time to time? When I started to do graffiti, I've been doing graffiti like almost every single day. In my room on paper. I've tried really hard and I got really good in like first 2 years, and then it was like, you know, I started like this, and then that was like, I would say almost decreasing, and right now I feel that after like 10 years I'm finally getting really better. Why don't you don't tag? Why don't do tags? Well, because most of the time I paint at legal spots, and doing tags at legal spots is kind of stupid. Hi Dog, I have a question. Is Graffiti School book good? If it is the book that I have used in one of my videos, then yes, it can help you to get better. But I believe, or I know, that Smo, my German friend, has his own book that is even better, but it's in German and he would need to translate it and stuff. So, yeah. Will you do another railway graffiti? Yeah, probably yes. Not anytime soon, but one day yes. Unwritten rules of graffiti, of legal graffiti wall for beginners. All right, guys. So here we go. Unwritten rules of legal graffiti. Okay. First thing first. You need to paint over somebody, right? That's how legal walls work. If you paint over somebody, try to find the most destroyed piece in the legal area or whatever. That doesn't, you shouldn't go over somebody who's much, much better than you. Or you shouldn't go, you shouldn't destroy a production. Like there is a production of 3 pieces. You shouldn't go just over one of them. Although if they paint the whole legal zone, then you basically don't have a place to paint. So maybe sometimes you need to. Okay. Ground rule number 1, if you paint over somebody, you need to cover whole piece. If you paint over somebody, don't crush just half of his graffiti. Go over the whole piece, cover every single corner of his piece. That's how you show respect, okay? And that's basically that's the rule number 1. Cover the whole piece underneath you. And that's it. And if you are a true beginner, don't go over really good pieces. Definitely don't tag around other pieces. If you tag into a background of somebody else, you destroyed it. It doesn't matter that it is not in his piece, that is in his background. Still, it's his area. Don't do it. Just don't tag in legal zones, okay? That's what might help you. But yeah, can you try mirror effect? Yeah, I have to prepare something like that. Looking at your videos since a long time. I saw you start in graffiti and sincerely, great progression, great spirit, keep on. Sorry my English, I'm French. Yeah, thanks a lot. Don't say sorry about your English, guys. There is nothing to be ashamed of most of the time. How much for you to paint your water font on a canvas in my garage? I guess that you are not from Slovakia, so at the moment it is impossible to do a commission for you. What's your biggest goal? Well, I wanna get better in art. That's my ultimate goal, to get better and better and paint and enjoy it, because art is a beautiful thing. It can be a really crushing thing, but yeah, I want to get really good, and ultimate goal, I don't know, live a good life. Yeah, there is one goal that I have. I want to crush the YouTube game and show that a guy from Slovakia, which is a little country in the middle of Europe, can do such a thing. Yeah, that's like PewDiePie from Sweden, you know, because most of the big names in music and stuff, they are from, I don't know, Canada and USA especially, and it would be awesome if I can show that also a guy from little Slovakia can reach the world. Yeah. Can you do a whole car with your tag? Get me a train and I will. Can I send you shoes and then you customize and keep them? Yeah. No, you can't. There is a new super chat which says sorry for my English. That's a weird super chat. But thank you. What do you think about Resk? I don't really have an opinion. I know that he's probably a new guy on YouTube, but I don't really have an opinion about his channel or something. And another super chat. Hi Doc, super artist. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, and thanks a lot for your super chat. How do you make your letters same width? I can't really, I don't know how to answer this question. Boo! I'll eat banana now. Will you ever do bombing mission? Yeah, if you mean if I ever do illegal graffiti, not on this channel. Even if I do, I won't do it on this channel. I'll eat this as fast as possible because I just realized that it is not polite. Another super chat from Mexico. Super artist. Thanks a lot once again. Unwritten rules of illegal graffiti. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna get into it right away. Alright. Sorry about this banana. I won't do it again. So, unwritten rules of illegal graffiti. I would say that I would start with the rules where to paint. If you are an illegal graffiti artist, you should respect some stuff. You should respect private property, such as cars. People don't usually paint on other people's cars. You should respect churches, monuments, statues, hospitals. Yeah, stuff like this. You should respect this kind of buildings and properties. This is like where to paint. Another rule of illegal graffiti: don't paint over somebody else, as long as you don't want to disrespect him. Yeah, I mean, you can paint over a tag in a street with a big bombing, right? That's not a big deal. But if there is a bombing in a street and you paint over that bombing, that's not a good idea. Another rule of illegal graffiti, well, I guess that's it. If you want to disrespect somebody, paint over him. And you got a graffiti war. Right? So yeah. Anyways, that's it. That's all I know about illegal graffiti, I guess. Or that's what comes to my mind. How tall are you? I am 183, 84 centimeters. I have no idea how much it is in foot. I don't like foot and pounds and stuff like this. I got used to miles when I've been in America, but pounds and gallons and this stuff, no. What is your graffiti artist from Turkey? What is your graffiti artist? What? Another super chat. I would like to see you doing some black gold graffiti. All right. That might be an option. Don't worry, I use centimeters. Thanks God. Do you believe some people don't like graffiti because they can't understand graffiti? You know, understanding graffiti is not easy. And honestly, you can't really want from people to understand graffiti. They see it as a distraction of private property, and you can't really blame them for doing it. I also don't understand how people can, like, how graffiti writers can blame police officers for chasing them. God damn it, you're destroying private property. I know that you got your reasons for that, but don't be surprised that the police is chasing you, man. I mean, there are really shitty police officers out there who are like really just idiots, but I am sure that there is a ton of great officers, and saying ASAP is just dumb to me. You know, you can never say about some group of people that they are idiots or something. That's basically racism, right? Favorite cans: Molotov and Flame. Yeah. Do you think the Mona Lisa is overrated? That's a deep question. That's a really deep question. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. Should I do straight letters on wall before something complicated? Definitely. Although straight letters aren't so simple, but you should start with them. Reason why you shouldn't do YouTube and illegal graffiti? 400, like, it's almost shouting. This comment is almost shouting. Reason why you shouldn't do YouTube and illegal graffiti. Are you kidding me? But are you kidding me? Look at this. This is my beautiful face. Look into the description. There is my name. I have a company written on my name. And you want me to do illegal activities on this channel? Really? I mean, okay, sometimes I do something what is not completely legal, like painting in bonded places and stuff. But no one cares about that. But if I paint like a kick-ass piece in the middle of a city and I put it to this YouTube channel, I would be so dumb. Like, man. Do you know 1000? What do you think about his murals? I know 1000. I've seen some of his videos recently, the one where he used acrylic paint, and I like what he does. I like his stuff. What about collaborate with Tenhan? Yeah, maybe one day when traveling is possible. I mean, this is a thing about collaboration with other people that I feel like if you want to do a really good collaboration, you should meet the person in person. I mean, we have done this portrait battle with Smo when we didn't meet each other. It was a great collaboration. But it's always better when you meet the person in person. Afi, ak máš scénu v Žiline, chod do toho. Vybav to. What time is it in there? It's 9 o'clock in the evening at the moment. Do you ever bite other riders? This is a really good question. For those of you who might not understand, biting somebody else is basically copying somebody else. And if I ever bite somebody, no, I never bite. But I get inspiration. I have Instagram. I have this saved photos on Instagram with pictures of graffiti writers or graffiti pieces that I admire. Honestly, I don't have so many graffiti pieces over there, but I have a ton of characters over there because that's where I try to develop. And the truth is that in art, in any art, almost everything was already there. Somebody, if you get an idea that you think that it's completely unique, there is a huge chance that somebody have done it. You know, what I would describe as biting is when you see somebody's work and you just take it, you just, without thinking, you just take it and you apply it to your piece. That's what I call biting. But if you take a look at it and you study the artwork, you put your work into that, you try to figure out why the person have done this and that, and then you see another piece from another writer and you try to understand his style as well, and then you use this knowledge in your pieces. That's what I call inspiration. Biting, you just copy somebody else right away without thinking, without trying to understand why he does things in a certain way. Right? That's my opinion about biting. Another super chat. Do you like my name, Doer? Should I change the letters? Let me see it in my mind. Doer. No, I think that your name is quite cool. Yeah, I like it. It's R at the end, it's always a good thing. D in the beginning, good luck with that. And O and E in the middle. Yeah, it's a good name. I would keep it. Make a tutorial video and say about shadow, 3D and animated. What? Smo Noah has a great video about shadows. Most stupid reaction of people when you paint in a legal spot. I don't really like when people ask me, what am I painting? Like, what is this? What are you painting? I usually say my name because that's what I usually paint. But that's probably the most annoying thing that somebody can ask me. But usually I don't really have a problem with talking to people while I paint. And most of the time, people are completely okay and cool. But sometimes some of the people want to talk, and I mean, that's okay, but, you know, I'm in work, basically, so I don't like, if someone is talking on point with me, that's fine, but if someone is trying to talk about his life, man, I don't care, I'm painting. Right? Another super chat. When you are painting, do you ever get frustrated? And if so, how do you get over it? I do, and I don't care if it's normal. Alrighty. Thanks a lot. First of all, Jose Scott. I hope that you pronounce it good. First of all, thanks a lot for your super chat. And right now, listen to me. Do you ever get frustrated? All the time. Every single time I get frustrated. Maybe it's mostly caused by the fact that I try series and I always paint something what I don't really know. This is one of the main reasons why I get frustrated. But it's completely normal. It's completely normal. How to get over it? Well, just get over it. I don't honestly have some. Just keep painting. If you need it, take your time. Take a break. Just don't stop. That's it. And it's completely normal. Artists, they get frustrated all the time. Even great artists who have done almost everything in their lives, they still get frustrated. So it's completely normal. Thanks for your super chat. I hope that you're feeling better now. Because I do. Actually, I'm quite happy that someone gets frustrated too. Um, what do you think about Cobra Paint? I don't really know. How much do you bench press and do you miss the gym? Greetings. How much I bench press? At the moment, nothing because you know why. And how much? I think that my personal record is like 75 kilos, something like that. But I usually work out with like 60 because I usually work alone and bench press. You don't want it to fall on your face. It's not a lot, but at the moment I'm trying to be more focused on stabilizing exercises, like get my back together and stuff like that, because I can't really do these traditional gym workouts right now. Where to paint if there is no legal spot? This is a really common question, and well, try to find some abundant places. Some places that are lost, nobody really goes there. Spots like this might be good. Yeah. Or if there is nothing else, try to build a wall. And if you can't build a wall, try the foil graffiti. You're gonna find it on my channel. Just search graffiti in public. You'll find it. What do you think about text animation? Text intros for YouTube. There is a huge community about that. I don't know. I don't really cared about it, or I never really noticed that. So I can't really tell you any opinion about that. Did someone ever destroy some of your paintings? Yeah, every single one of them, almost. Like all my paintings that you have seen with spray paint at legal spots, 99% of them are destroyed. And the 1% will be destroyed. Can I get caught in abandoned places by police? Yes, you can. I got busted by police in abandoned places, but usually it's not a big deal. You are painting in it depends on the spot, and it also depends on the police officer who busted you. But most of the time, you shouldn't get in a big trouble because of this. But be careful. Try to be hidden. Try not to make that much noise, and try to find the perfectly bonded spot. If you are in middle of nowhere, no one will ever care. I am a kid and I am not allowed to go far from my house, and so I cannot find legal walls. So starting with canvas will be good for graffiti. Yeah, if you start on a canvas, that's completely okay. If you start on a paper, that's completely okay. I believe that in first 2 years of graffiti, you basically don't need to paint on walls. Some people they never paint on walls. It's not necessary. You can get awesome results on paper, and you should actually be good on paper and then get to walls. Do you have experience in throw-ups? Not much. I tried to develop my throw-ups recently, but I don't have that much experience in this. Where do you order your spray cans? In my local graffiti store. I got an idea. You should make a wall in your garden while boring quarantine here. Yeah, I have already planned a wall in my garden. I'm actually thinking about 3 walls. 2 small walls and one big wall. But I will start with the small ones. But the problem is that hardware stores are closed in my country at the moment, so I can't really get wood for these walls. And yeah, that's a problem that I'm currently having, and that's why I can't really come up with. I can't really make a wall right now. I'm really proud that you improved your skills that much since the beginning of this channel. Thanks a lot. And I have to say that I'm proud of it too. But this is still an ongoing process. I still feel like I should be better because, frankly, I'm doing this for 13 years. Yeah, it's a fact that I was not so active for a long time, but I still feel like I should be better. But the fact is that right now at this moment I am I have never been more into art. I've never been more into graffiti. I'm trying to study stuff. I'm trying to get better, and it's um, if you study the thing that you're doing, you get a lot more motivation. It's just great. What do you think of One Up from Berlin? I get this question on every single live stream. Yeah, I like One Up. I'm not some hardcore fan of them, but when I see a video, most of the time it's crazy, and most of the time I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, big up for One Up. When you walk sideways, parallel of the wall, to do a big line or curve, how do you keep your hand not shaking up and down with the steps? That's a problem. What this guy means is when I do a long line and I need to basically walk why I do it, how do I keep it steady? It's hard. It's not, it's you have to train it. It's not a computer. You can't just press undo button. So yeah. What do you think about King Robo? He was a person, he was fighting with Banksy. And I have to say that if you ask me Banksy or King Robo, I will say King Robo. Uh, it's a shame that he died. It's such a shame. Any tips for straight and curved lines to look good aside of practice? Um, just practice them. I can't really. I don't know. Just practice them. That's the only way how to get better in straight lines. How do you clean your hands? That's a that's a nice question. And yeah, most of the time I try to wear gloves while painting. So um, most of the time I just clean my hands with traditional soap. And honestly, I never use some harsh chemicals to clean my fingers. Um, I just wait until the color goes away. If this is the question, if you ask me how I wash my hands during these rush Corona times, then I'm not the right person to answer this. Have you seen the LA Originals documentary? I don't think so. Or maybe yes. I'm not sure. What do you think about name Void? Avoid it. No, I don't know. It should be okay. Have you ever painted in Netherlands? No. I'm not actually sure if I ever been to Netherlands. Probably no. Have you ever painted in no. Will you release a dog font? I've been recently thinking about making a video where I would create an alphabet, where I would create an alphabet with my style. Maybe I'll do something like that. Big plans. Oh, we have another super chat. Can you do a quick graffiti sketch of STEM? Thanks a lot for your super chat. I highly appreciate it. But I'm not making sketches today, so I'm sorry, but I can't really right now. I would need to change the position of the camera, and all these people would need to wait. So I'm sorry. This is a live stream about conversation. Yeah. I like these live streams where I create sketches for you. And honestly, I was curious how a live stream like this would work, where I just answer your questions. And what can I say so far is that there is much less people over here. Like on these live streams where I do sketches, there is like 400, 300 people. Right now it's like 125 over here. But on the other hand, we can have a conversation, you know. I can answer your questions. And I feel like live stream like this from time to time is a good thing because, you know, we can have some conversation. Because on these live streams when I create sketches, it's all about it's just like boom, boom, sketch, which is nice. But this is nice too from time to time. When is your next video? My next video is on Saturday, which is tomorrow. I upload on Tuesdays and Saturdays every single week. That's right. That's how we do, baby. Do you watch Chernobyl HBO series? I have seen it, and it's insanely good. I loved it. It was... Another super chat from without a question. All right, and another one. Hello, dog. How do you come up with your name? All right. So how I created my name? I used to be Deco, D-E-K-O before, but then I realized that somebody in this city, Bratislava, is already using the name, so I just thought that I will switch the letters, and that's how I created the name Dog. And if you want to know how you can come up with a name for you, well, try to think about some nicknames that you have. Try to think about your name, changing it into something else. Yeah, it's up to you. Be creative. Try to create something. Right, boy? I'm back. Though, can you tell me some tips about neon graffiti? Can you make my name? I can't make your name. And tips for neon graffiti? Well, watch my neon graffiti video. There should be everything what you need to know. Right? What is the fastest graffiti piece you ever made? Well, you'll see tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's video is about speed and speed in graffiti. So, yeah, you will see tomorrow. There is another super chat. How do you like my tag, Jizz? Jizz. Once again, I need to say that. Okay, this is my opinion, all right? This is my point of view. And I wouldn't paint this name because J is a complicated letter. E isn't really complicated, but it's boring, which is not a big deal. Z is a great letter, but two Z's after each other, if you ask me, I wouldn't use this name. But that's my personal taste. You can use it. Maybe it's a great name for you. It depends on your personal preferences, you know. If it's good for you, paint it. But if you struggle with connecting the letters and stuff, try something else. And maybe you'll find out that you can do better. You can have a better name. What's your favorite another super chat. What's your favorite spray paint brand? Molotov. Molotov is my favorite spray paint brand because it's the most convenient brand for me. They have all the colors that you could possibly need. They have history. They have great accessories. They have a shop in my city. And they actually support me sometimes, from time to time, honestly. But yeah, Molotov. But there are also some other brands that are really good. There are some brands that are not so good, but they are cheap. But most of the graffiti cans are good for painting. But don't try to make graffiti with not graffiti cans. It won't be good. It won't work very well, and you will just be disappointed. Okay, I changed the ball for a traditional chair because my back needs to get some rest. What do you think about my name, Drape? Sounds like a good combination of letters. Your English is really good. Is it your first language? If not, how can you speak like that? Well, my English, my perfect, lovely English. My English isn't perfect at all. And honestly, watch my first videos. My English was terrible, but right now, it's still not perfect. My grammar sucks quite a lot, but I'm able to speak. And how to learn this? Well, it's not my first language. That was your question as well. It's not my first language. But just practice, watch movies, speak. That's one of the most important things. And yeah. By the way, these live streams are a great form of practice. We have another super chat from Dedrick Veverka. But there is no question. So thanks for your super chat. I have been asking for this a while. Could you make graffiti with a smoky effect? Yeah, people have been asking for the smoky effect quite a lot, and it's just it's a thing that I will definitely do. I don't know when, but it's probably on my list. It's probably coming in like 1 or 2 months. Don't you worry. Why does everyone pick a style? Why does everyone pick a style and just paint this one style? Do I need to do that? This is a good question. Most of the graffiti artists, they just paint one style because that's their style. At the moment, I try to paint a lot of styles, a lot of effects, which is nice, but it's making you uncomfortable. And a lot of writers, they just want to do their thing, and there's basically nothing better than having your own style and just painting it. Also a lot of not graffiti artists, character artists, they have their own style and they just do it. The problem with graffiti writers is that they don't really change anything because they just paint the same name over and over again. But traditional artists, they don't change the style, just as graffiti artists don't change the style, but they change the objects. They paint a portrait, then paint a landscape, still in the same style. Graffiti writers don't really do that. In one of your videos, when to a neighbor to say that the music from the apartment interferes with you, it seems to me that it was then that you showed your true face. What? In one of your videos, you went to a neighbor to say that the music from his apartment interferes you. It seems to me that it was then when you showed your true face. I have no idea what they're talking about. I come to a neighbor? Complaining? What? Wait, I need to read this. Where is it? Complaining about music from neighbors is a low and unworthy act. My question is, did you call the cops? But it seems that you could. Think about your behavior. What? What the heck? The only situation when I complained about music from my neighbors was in my old studio. There was this guy who was playing super loud music. And yes, I complained about it because it was just interrupting me, but I didn't say anything to him. So I don't know what's your point, but even if I said something to him, what's bad about that? I have been watching your neon effect and I have been practicing, but I think I'm not getting into it. Well, practice more. 1 a.m. in my country, only awake to watch your live. That's really nice of you. I highly appreciate it. Uh, Suggest me some movie name. Movie? What movie? I don't know. I don't really. I'm not a big movie expert. Big plans when you hit 1 million subs. I should probably promise something, but I've been doing these special videos for 100k and 200k, but then I just stopped because you know it's I don't know. I feel like I do something special every week, but yeah, I have to agree that a 1 million deserves something big. But so far, I don't have no plans. It seems quite far away. I mean, it can be not so far away if some video goes viral and it's just booming, but yeah, I don't have any big plans for 1 million yet. Are you into anime? No, I'm not. How did you pick your graffiti style? I didn't pick it, I developed it. And I just developed the style. And I'm still developing it, it's not like, I'm done. What do you think of the name Big? Big. Quite short. It's quite short. Do you play some games? Not really. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 and I sometimes play GTA 5, but that's it. Which letter do you have the most in your name? The letter K can be pretty annoying. It wouldn't be so annoying, but I have a letter K in the middle of my name, and connecting letter K and E is a big pain in the ass. And D and O, I'm not that happy about my name and the combination of letters in my name. That's why I sometimes paint Rush to get away from my normal name. When did you start with graffiti? 2007. Minecraft letter effect. Yeah, it's on my list. Minecraft effect is on my list. I'll definitely do it one day. What do you think of my tag Treb? Seems good. Seems like a good name. Hello, how is your day? Did you write something today? I've been preparing myself for the next iTry video. And yeah, I had a really nice Friday. It was half chill, half work. Because most of the time I work like 5 days of week. I work like a normal person, a 9 to 5 most of the time. Usually it's even more. I actually never really stop at 5. But yeah, today I wanted to get a little time off, And yeah, my camera is saying that the battery is low. So I guess that we can finish this live stream because it's been 1.5 hours and yeah, there are still questions coming. But yeah, hey, we can do this next week. But probably I'll do the sketching thing the next week once again. Yeah, battery is dying. I mean, I have another battery, but it's already quite late and I want to get a good sleep tonight. And Snow is bitching below the table. He wants to go home. So yeah, thanks a lot for all your super chats. Thanks a lot for all your questions. Third live stream in a row on Friday evening. Don't expect this when Corona is over. I will be drinking with my friends, but right now I can't. So yeah, this live stream will be probably saved in my live playlist that you can find on my YouTube channel. And yeah, what else? See you tomorrow, because tomorrow there will be a new video. And I think that you're gonna like the one. It's a speed challenge, so yeah. I've been busting my ass to paint graffiti as fast as possible. So yeah. Goodbye and sleep well. Yeah. I never know how to end these live streams. I'm just afraid to press the button. Maybe I'm just, waiting until the battery dies. Never mind.